Good morning, dear soul. Welcome to a brand new day, a fresh beginning, a sacred opening in time that holds untold possibilities. The sun may have risen outside, but right now we turn inward to awaken something even greater, the power of your thoughts, your heart, and your energy to create a new story of wealth and abundance. You don't have to carry yesterday's worries into today. You can let go of those thoughts, just like you let go of the night when morning comes. This is your invitation to gently step into a new space where your mornings become a peaceful ritual of calling in what you truly deserve. There is something so beautiful about starting the day with intention. Before the world makes demands on your time, your energy, or your peace, you get to choose your focus. You get to nourish your spirit. In this quiet space, before the chatter begins, you are closest to the energy of creation. This is where change begins, not with noise, but with stillness. So just for now, take a deep breath and allow your body to soften. Release your shoulders, soften your jaw, relax your belly. Let your breath remind you that you are alive and you are safe. You are already enough. There is nothing to chase in this moment. There is only the joy of choosing what kind of day you wish to create. Now let's talk about something that can often bring tension into our hearts: money. So many have grown up believing money is hard to get, or that they're somehow not good with it, or that it's always slipping away. Those thoughts didn't come from truth. They came from fear passed down, from stress, from other people's struggles. But we are not here to carry what doesn't belong to us. You are here now to build a new relationship with money. A relationship that feels like peace, like support, like trust, because that's what money truly is. It's not just paper or numbers in a bank. Money is energy. It responds to how we feel about it. When you wake up each morning, you are tuning your body and mind like an instrument. If you start your day thinking about what you lack, you send out a signal of lack. If you wake up and say, "I am grateful, I am open to receive," you begin to send out a very different signal, one that money, opportunities, and good fortune can respond to. You don't have to be perfect at it. You don't even have to believe it fully at first. You only need to begin. That is how all great changes happen, by beginning. You are not powerless when it comes to money. You are not unlucky. You are not behind. You are powerful. You are capable. You are worthy. Every morning, you have the ability to shift your entire experience by choosing different thoughts, by choosing loving words, by choosing to believe that life is for you, not against you, that money can be your friend, that it can come with ease, that it can flow to you not because you struggle, but because you trust. That is the energy we are stepping into now. So breathe again, gently, and as you breathe, imagine a soft golden light surrounding your body, filling you with a quiet sense of safety and love. That light is your energy. That is what attracts. You don't have to force anything today. You only need to align with the feeling that you are supported, that life is generous, that you are allowed to receive. Let's say gently together, or just think these words inside. I begin this day with peace in my heart. I welcome abundance in every form. I am open to receive with joy and ease. I am safe. I am worthy. I am supported. Let these words wash over you like warm sunlight. Speak them to yourself as often as you need. Whisper them in the mirror. Write them in your journal. Let them become part of your morning rhythm. Because the more you speak with love, the more your life begins to reflect that love back to you. You may have been taught to fear money. You may have seen it cause pain, but here we are choosing a new story, one where money is not fear, it is freedom. It is not stress, it is support. And it begins with how you feel, how you think, how you speak. All of that is in your hands. You don't have to know all the answers. You only need to be willing. That willingness is a beautiful seed. Plant it gently each morning. Water it with kind thoughts. And in time, it will grow into a garden of peace, prosperity, and joy. Now that you've opened your heart to the idea of morning manifestation, let's take a closer look at the nature of money itself. It's so easy to see money as something outside of us, something controlled by others, ruled by banks, tied to effort or struggle. But what if we've been seeing it through a dusty window? What if money is actually an energy, one that mirrors our inner world? Just like love, kindness, or laughter, money flows when it feels welcome, when we approach it with openness instead of fear. Money is not a stranger. It's not something we must chase or beg for. It wants to come where it is appreciated, where it feels safe to stay. Like a river, it flows toward openness, toward warmth. That's why when we feel anxious, desperate, or afraid around money, we often find it slipping away. Not because we're doing something wrong, but because our energy is closed. It's tight. It's saying, I don't believe I'll have enough. And the energy of money, like everything else in this universe, listens to the messages we send. But you can change that message. You can begin today to say, money is welcome in my life. I treat it with love. I let it flow. This does not mean pretending or forcing joy. It means softening your thoughts, making peace with money, just like we make peace with a friend after misunderstanding them. You can speak to money with kindness. You can thank it when it comes. You can bless it as it goes. These small acts shift your relationship entirely. When we begin to see money as energy, we also begin to see how it's connected to how we feel about ourselves. When you feel worthy, you naturally allow more. When you feel ashamed, guilty, or afraid, you unconsciously block it. That's why healing your self-image is part of attracting wealth. It's not about being better than anyone. It's about saying, I am enough. I deserve to feel supported. That belief opens the door. That belief welcomes money in. And so we practice this gently, every morning, with breath, with thought, with word. You can place your hand on your heart and say, I allow money to flow to me now. And if that feels too big, you can say, I am learning to welcome money. These are gentle bridges. You don't need to leap. You only need to take a step, one soft step toward trust, and trust grows. As you go through this day, notice your words. Do you speak lack or do you speak plenty? Do you say, I can't afford? Or do you say, I choose to wait for the right time? Do you say, I never have enough? Or do you say, money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways? These words matter. They carry energy. They shape your reality. Speak as if you are already in the flow, and slowly you will be. Now, as we begin to shift into deeper transformation, we must face the beliefs that hold us back, not to judge them, but to understand them. So many of the thoughts we carry about money are not even ours. They come from family, culture, school, media. We were taught to be afraid of not having enough. We were taught that wanting more is greedy. We were taught that wealth only comes with struggle, but none of this is truth. These are inherited beliefs, and they can be released. When we were little, we watched and absorbed everything. If there was fear around money in the home, we felt it. If there were fights or silence, we soaked it in. These experiences created patterns in the subconscious. They began to repeat, even if they no longer fit who we are. But you are not a child anymore. You are not helpless. You are not at the mercy of those old patterns. You are here now, awake, aware, and ready to create new ones. The first step to changing a belief is to notice it. So gently ask, what do I believe about money? Do I believe it's hard to earn? Do I believe I'll always struggle? Do I feel guilty when I receive? These are not flaws. They're insights. And once you see them, you can begin to loosen their grip. You can write them down and look at them with kindness. You can ask, is this belief helping me or hurting me? And if it's hurting you, you can say, I now choose a new belief. One beautiful way to release old beliefs is through mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror each morning and look into your own eyes, not with judgment, but with tenderness. Say to yourself, I am willing to release the thoughts that no longer serve me. Even if it feels strange, even if your voice shakes, this practice begins to open doors inside you. It tells your inner self, I am ready to change. I am ready to believe in something better. You can also try a simple breath practice. Inhale and say silently, I receive new beliefs. Exhale and say, I release the old. Let your breath become your healer. Let it move through your body and carry out what you no longer need. Trust that your body is listening, that your spirit is ready. These shifts are not loud, they are not dramatic, they are quiet revolutions. They happen in the morning, in the mirror, in the heart, one gentle word at a time. And as you begin to feel lighter, freer, more open, you will begin to see the world respond in kind, because the universe mirrors what you believe. And when you believe you are worthy of ease, of flow, of support, that is what begins to appear, gently, softly, consistently. You are on the path now. Let it unfold. Let it be loving. Let it be yours. Each day begins like a blank canvas, waiting for the colors of your thoughts to shape it. Every morning, as the sun rises, you are given the gift to choose the thoughts you want to carry. That's the beauty of being alive and aware. You are not stuck. You are not defined by yesterday. You are new today. And this morning, you can choose thoughts that lift you, thoughts that honor your worth, thoughts that say, yes, I deserve a life of peace and prosperity. The thoughts you think are like seeds. When you plant seeds of love, of abundance, of faith, you begin to grow a garden in your mind that nourishes your life. These seeds become beliefs, and beliefs shape your reality. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, or lack, they create a sense of smallness in your world. But when your thoughts are loving and empowering, they expand the space around you. They open the door for new opportunities to walk in. Sometimes people believe they are at the mercy of their thoughts, but you are not. Thoughts can be chosen, just like clothes. You can take off a thought that doesn't fit and try on one that feels better. It's not always easy, especially when old patterns are strong, but even a small change, a shift in a single thought, can create ripples of healing. You don't have to change everything all at once. You only need to be willing. Willingness is enough. You may have carried the same thoughts about money for years. Thoughts like, there's never enough, or I'm not good with money, or wealth isn't for people like me. These are not truths. They are habits. Habits of thought passed down from voices long gone. But today, you are here, and you have the power to choose again. You can say, I no longer choose this thought. I choose to think something new. Let's think something new together. Money is my friend, and I treat it with kindness. My thoughts are filled with love, and love attracts abundance. I deserve to have my needs met with ease and grace. I am safe as I welcome prosperity. Say these words gently, like you're comforting a child. You don't need to shout them. You don't need to force them. Speak them with calm, with softness. Your inner self will listen, and slowly the old thoughts will fade, and the new ones will grow strong. Just like a muscle becomes stronger with use, so do loving thoughts. You might find it helpful to write these affirmations down each morning. Place them on your mirror, your desk, or in your journal. Let them be your companions as you start your day. The more you repeat them, the more real they become. Not because they are magic words, but because they reflect a truth you are beginning to believe, that you are worthy of abundance. The way you think about money is part of how you welcome it. Loving thoughts create loving results. You are not asking for too much. You are not being selfish. You are learning to live in harmony with the truth that life wants to support you. And that support often comes through money, through ease, through the quiet joy of knowing that your needs will be met. There is something truly miraculous about gratitude. It is one of the most powerful vibrations you can hold in your heart. Gratitude does not wait for everything to be perfect. It finds the good that already exists. It celebrates what is working. It shines a light on what is enough. And in doing so, it opens the door to even more blessings. When you wake up in the morning, before you check your phone, before the worries of the day rush in, pause and give thanks. It can be for something small, a warm bed, a new day, a bird singing outside. It doesn't have to be grand. Gratitude finds power in the simple. And as you begin to notice these moments, your heart begins to soften, your body relaxes, your energy becomes magnetic. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a signal. It tells the universe, I see the good in my life, I welcome more. It's like planting flowers in your spirit. Each thank you is a seed, and those seeds grow into joy, into peace, into abundance. Even if your bank account doesn't show it yet, your gratitude can make you feel rich, truly rich. Because wealth is more than money, it's the fullness of life. You might create a little gratitude ritual each morning. Sit quietly for a few minutes and name 3 things you appreciate. Speak them out loud or whisper them in your heart. You can say, I am grateful for the breath in my lungs. I am grateful for this quiet moment. I am grateful for all that is already working in my life. Let this practice be sacred. Let it be yours. If you'd like, you can create a gratitude jar. Each morning, write down one thing you're thankful for and place it in the jar. Over time, the jar will fill with reminders of how loved and supported you truly are. And when you feel low, you can reach in and read those notes. They will lift you. They will remind you that even on hard days, there is still beauty. Gratitude also soothes the body. It calms the nervous system. It brings you back to the present, where all is well. When you are thankful, your breath deepens, your heart beats gently, your mind softens. This is the energy that calls in more. Not desperation, not urgency, but peace. So as you go about your day, look for moments to say thank you. Thank you for the light. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the chance to begin again. Thank you for the invisible blessings still on their way. This thankfulness becomes a path, and with each step on that path, more and more good finds you. Now let us step into the power of vision. Your mind is a powerful tool, a creative force that can shape your future long before it arrives. What you imagine with love and clarity, you begin to call into form. Visualization is not about pretending, it's about feeling the joy, the safety, the peace of already having what you desire. Each morning, after your gratitude practice, you might close your eyes and take a gentle breath. See yourself in the life you wish to live. See yourself waking up in a space that feels beautiful and safe. See your hands holding money joyfully. See your heart light and your face relaxed. Let your imagination fill in the details. Let yourself smile. This is not fantasy. This is alignment. When your mind and body begin to feel the joy of abundance, they send signals into your world. Signals that say, I am ready, I am open. And life responds to those signals, not always in ways we expect, but always in ways that match our energy. Let this practice be light. Let it be loving. You don't need to visualize perfectly. You only need to feel, even for 1 minute, even for a few seconds. That feeling creates momentum. That feeling plants seeds, and those seeds grow. You can imagine walking through your day with ease. You can see money coming to you in joyful, peaceful ways. You can feel the softness in your chest as you release worry. You can picture yourself blessing others with your abundance. These images are not distant dreams. They are previews of your new reality. To support your visualization, you may speak a few soft affirmations. I see wealth all around me. I am creating a life I love. My vision is strong and my heart is open. Each day, my abundance grows. If you'd like, you can keep a little sketchbook or vision journal. Cut out pictures, draw symbols, or write words that reflect your desires. Look at them each morning and let your heart say, yes, this is possible. Because it is. You don't need to know the how. You only need to feel the truth that it can be so. Let your mornings be sacred. Let them be soft and strong and filled with your loving intention. You are not waiting for miracles. You are becoming one. And with each breath, each thought, each vision, you are creating a life of joy, peace, and prosperity. The universe delights in your vision. Let it unfold, one beautiful morning at a time. There is such power in the words we speak, especially the words we speak to ourselves. The voice inside your mind is always listening. It listens when you whisper hope, and it listens when you repeat old fear. So this morning, let your words become blessings. Let your voice speak love into your life. When you wake up, when you stand before the mirror, when you take that first sip of water or tea, let your words be filled with life. Speaking prosperity is not about pretending. It is about choosing to speak as if life supports you, choosing to speak as if you trust that everything you need is already making its way to you, even if it's not in your hands yet, even if it's not visible today, because your words are creating tomorrow. They are laying down a pathway like stepping stones made of faith. If you say, "I'm always broke," your energy shrinks. If you say, "Money comes to me with ease," your energy expands. One phrase pulls in fear, the other invites joy, and you get to choose which world to live in. Starting with your words. Speak kindly. Speak richly. Speak as someone who believes in the power of life. You might begin your morning with a small prosperity prayer. It can be simple, like, "Thank you, life, for the blessings that surround me. I welcome new abundance with open arms. I trust that all I need flows to me with grace. My words are magic, and today I choose love." You can speak these into your mirror or write them into a journal. You can repeat them softly as you wash your face or while walking through your home. There is no one right way. What matters is that the energy behind the words is loving, gentle, open. Also pay attention to how you speak about others. When we bless someone else's success, we tell the universe that we are ready for our own. When we speak with jealousy or bitterness, we close the door. But when we say, "I am happy for them," and "my turn is coming," we create flow. We let life know that we are willing to receive without competition, without fear. Let this be your morning rhythm, a gentle stream of prosperity words flowing from your lips, filling your space, guiding your day. These words do not just change how you think, they change how you feel. And when you feel good, you open yourself to receive. Now that you are speaking love into your life, it's time to move your dreams forward with action. Not just any action, but inspired action. The kind that flows from your heart, not your fear. The kind that feels gentle, aligned, and full of meaning. You don't need to do everything at once. You only need to follow one loving idea at a time. Inspired action can be as simple as making a phone call, writing an idea down, clearing out clutter, or saying yes to something new. It doesn't always look grand. It often begins in quiet ways. A nudge, a whisper, a sudden clarity. That is how life speaks to you. And when you follow that whisper, you begin to dance with the energy of creation. There is no need to rush. There is no need to push. Life is not a race, and abundance does not come through panic. It comes through trust. So when you take a step today, do it with peace in your heart. Know that one small, honest step can open many doors. You may not see the whole path, but you don't need to. Just take the next kind step. Sometimes fear will try to stop you. It will say, "What if it doesn't work?" Or "What if I fail?" That's okay. Fear is just a part of the old story. It doesn't have to be your guide. Thank it for trying to protect you and then choose to move forward anyway. One breath at a time, one action at a time. To help you feel supported, ask yourself each morning, what is one small step I can take today toward my dreams? Write the answer down. Let it be simple. then follow it with love. You are not alone in this. Life is walking with you. The same life that beats your heart, that grows the trees, that brings the sunrise each morning, it is on your side. Every time you act from faith, you become more magnetic, more aligned, more open to miracles. Your energy becomes clear. Your presence becomes powerful. You stop forcing and you start allowing. And in that space of allowing, life begins to flow. It is natural to want results, to hope that something big happens fast. But the real treasure is in the journey, in how you feel as you walk the path, in how you begin to love yourself more deeply along the way. Let yourself enjoy the process. Let yourself find beauty in the now. We often think that happiness comes after we reach the goal, but true joy lives in the steps we take to get there. It lives in the choices we make, in the faith we hold when no one else sees the vision, in the courage to show up even when we're uncertain. This is the joy that cannot be taken away. Abundance is not only about what you receive, it's about how you feel while receiving. If you're always waiting for the outcome to feel good, you will miss the sweetness of the present moment. But when you decide to feel good now, to feel abundant now, you bring the future into the present. This means finding peace even when things aren't perfect, celebrating even small wins, resting when your body asks, trusting that pauses are part of the plan, and choosing thoughts that lift you, not because they guarantee success, but because they honor your soul. You don't need to compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is sacred. It is unfolding at the perfect pace for your healing and your growth. There is no delay. There is no mistake. Everything you need will arrive on time. You are not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be. So let go of pressure, let go of timelines, let go of waiting for something outside of you to complete you. You are already whole. You are already on your way. The journey is the miracle. And your presence, your peace, your joy, that is the wealth you've been seeking. And now we come to a place of rest, a gentle closing to this morning practice. You have planted beautiful seeds today of thought, of word, of energy, of intention. You've opened your heart to new beliefs. You've allowed the light of gratitude to shine through. You've visualized, spoken, acted, and trusted. And through it all, you've loved yourself enough to begin again. The beauty of this practice is that it's yours. You can return to it each morning. You can shape it to fit your rhythm. There is no one perfect way. There is only the way that brings peace to your heart. Maybe it's a few quiet breaths. Maybe it's a whispered affirmation in the mirror. Maybe it's a walk in the morning sun. What matters is that you come back to yourself, that you treat each new day as a chance to create a little more joy. Life is not asking you to be perfect. It is simply asking you to be present, to be willing, to be open. And with that openness, everything begins to shift. Money flows, opportunities arise, peace returns. Because when you love yourself enough to start the day with intention, you align with the rhythm of the universe. So as you move forward, carry this with you. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of ease. You are worthy of wealth in every form, material, emotional, spiritual. And you do not have to chase it. You only have to receive it. You only have to say yes. And so, gently, Lovingly, we close this sacred space with soft breath, with a quiet heart, with a deep knowing that everything is working out for your highest good. Let these final words be your morning song. I am open to receive. I trust the flow of life. My life is filled with blessings, and more are on their way. All is well in my world, and indeed, all is well. You are deeply loved. You are safe. You are already whole. Now go forth and shine your light. The world is better because you are in it, and the abundance you seek is already seeking you.